Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, this is our topic for our assignment on subject BEEC 2404 Digital Electronics. And our group topic is Integrated Circuit Miniaturization or Scalling. Let me introduce our group members. First is our group leader, Nik Nur Hassan bin Nik Muhammad Kamal. Second, Iqbal Fawaz bin Muhammad Harif Fazila. Third, Muhammad Alif Aiman bin Zaimatul Lakmah. And fourth, Muhammad Aziz bin Zainan. Introduction. Integrated circuit, also called as microelectronic circuit or microchip or BEEC. It is an assembly of electronic components fabricated as a single unit in which miniaturized active devices such as transistors and diodes, and also a passive device which is capacitors and resistors. Their interconnections are built up on a thin substrate of semiconductor material like a silicon.
My name is Muhammad Alif Aiman. Today I will present about IC miniaturizing or scaling. What is IC miniaturizing or scaling? Miniaturizing is a product of smaller mechanical, optical, electronic product and device. Example of miniaturizing is like mobile phone, computer and vehicle engine, like engine part or something like that. In electronic, it have MOSFET and silicon. MOSFET is something like average number of transistor on integrated circuit.
So the first inventors of IC is Jack Kilby from Texas Instruments. Jack Kilby patented his first integrated circuit on 6 February 1958. All of the electronic circuits are completely integrated. Instead of building many discrete electronic component parts and wiring them together, Jack Kilby put all the electronic parts on a chip made of germanium, which is unstable and rare element. Jack Kilby's IC is expensive and hard to mass produce. So a year later, Robert Noyce invented monolithic IC. Robert Noyce is improving Jack Kilby's IC by using silicon. Because of silicon is easy to find, the cost to produce the IC is lower than germanium. Robert Noyce's IC put all components on silicon chip and connect them through copper wire. Manufacturer on early days still using tiny discrete components on the IC. Because of that, only limited number of discrete components can be placed on the IC. Then, photolithography was used to make IC with complete design of circuit. The discrete component also changed with silicon. That made possible to print numbers of transistors on IC. Each layer of circuit will be printed on the top of each other. So here is the example of IC that still using discrete component. So we can see how limited the number of components can be placed on the IC. Like Moore's law. Moore's law is not a physical or natural law. It was a prediction of Gordon Moore, which is co-founder of Intel. Gordon Moore believed that the number of transistor count on a microchip will double every 2 years, and the growth of microprocessor on IC is exponential. So here we have the graph of numbers of ICs on numbers of transistors on IC and the size of IC through the years. So the size of IC is decreasing every year, and the number of transistors count on IC increase every year. IC miniaturizing were done to produce low weight and low volume electronic parts. So it will be benefits many crucial fields of work such as space electronics, medical electronics devices, and many more. IC miniaturization and scaling also will reduce the cost of manufacturing and increase number of production. So here is the example of technology that uses IC on early days. So this is the Apollo guidance computer that brings Neil Armstrong land on the moon. So in the 70s, number of transistor count on IC just around 2300 transistors by using 10,000 nanometer MOS processor. The number of transistors increased year by year. Today, we have many integrated circuits that have billions of transistors on the IC. For example, the AMD A9 processor with over 39 billion transistors using 7 nanometer technology. To compare with ICs in the 70s, it is 10,000 times faster and smaller and much more cheaper.
And now I would like to share about part B, which is an example of ICs in electronic appliance. Okay, for the first example is silicon SI347I PoE power searching equipment IC. Okay, for this IC is the design for use in PoE, which is the power over Ethernet distance and injector that do not require a host or microcontroller. This IC integrate one Ethernet port with the IEEE required power device detection and classification functionality and can deliver up to 90 volts. Okay, this IC disconnect using DC switch algorithm and robust multi-point detection algorithm. This IC is programmed for maximum available power by pulling its configuration pins high or low. And the features is single Ethernet port power over Ethernet power searching equipment device, output power up to 90 volts, multi-point detection, no software, no MCU, no host controller needed, extended -40 degrees Celsius to +85 degrees Celsius operating temperature range, power under voltage loadout and output current limit and short circuit protection, thermal overload detection. Okay, for the application is power over Ethernet injector, single port Nixon, power over Ethernet switch, IP phone system, smart grid switch, any application needing a single 90 volt external port, Okay, for the second example is Diet Incorporated 89221 one-cell battery protection IC. For this example, Diet Incorporated 89221 one-cell battery protection IC is a single chip protection solution designed for one-cell lithium-ion rechargeable battery pack application. This IC integrates a one-cell lithium-ion battery protection chip and dual N-channel MOSFET with common drain. This IC provides rich battery protection features and can turn off the N-channel MOSFET by detecting overcharge voltage or current, over-discharge voltage or current, or load short circuit. Okay, for these features for this IC is high voltage CMOS process up to 24 volt, low instance current positive 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is for in normal mode. In power down mode, high accuracy voltage detection circuit positive 25 degrees Celsius. Overcharge detection voltage, overcharge high hysteresis voltage range, over discharge detection voltage, over discharge hysteresis voltage range, discharge over current detection voltage, short current detection voltage, charge over current detection voltage, overcharge detection voltage, overcharge release voltage, and this also the features built-in phase detection delay time positive 25 degrees Celsius, power down mode selectable, zero battery charge selectable, lead-free and fully ROS compliant, halogen and antimony free. So for the application, it's a lithium-ion rechargeable battery pack. Okay, for the third example is Infineon Technologies silicon on insulator gate drive. Okay, for this IC is level shift high voltage gate drive IC and IGBTs and MOSFET. The SOI technology is a high voltage level shift technology providing unique, measurable, and best-in-class advantage. This includes integrated bootstrap diode and industry best-in-class robustness to protect against negative transient voltage spikes. If this technology can also lower than level shift power loss and minimize device switching power dissipation. Okay, for the features is best in class immunity to negative transient voltage, prevent erratic operating and less charge while improving reliability. Luomi integrated bootstrap diode BSD have the lowest reverse recovery and forward load, resulting in increased efficiency, faster switching, lower temperature, and increased reliability. Minimum level shift loss improve drive efficiency and allow flexible housing design. Integrate input filter and 200 voltage, 300, 650, and 1200 voltage with 10 voltage for each voltage design class, providing operating margin. Okay, for the application is major home appliance, small home appliance, induction heating, motor controller, industrial drive, battery operate power tools, battery operate garden tools, micro inverter drive, server motor, stepper motor, light electric vehicle for e-bikes, e-scooter, e-toys, drones, robotic vacuums, and personal robotics, and wireless charging. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.